We at Radio Salad Studios are strong supporters of our friends at Red Juice Studios. They produce some great shows and could produce yours too. If you have an idea on a podcast and you're not sure where to go, these guys can help. Check out their stuff at redjuicestudio.com. There's a cool kitty cat on the splash page. Go see it now. This episode of Savage Sessions is brought to you and produced by Radio Salad Studios. We are an actual play podcast dedicated to tabletop role-playing games of all shapes and sizes. So strap in, grab your dice, and let the epic journey begin. And without further ado, on with the show.
Our opening shot takes us over top of the illustrious East Texas University. As the camera is swaying back and forth, it glides down to the ground, not far from a parking lot. The scene is busy. The freshmen and other students. Oh, first day. Everyone is excited. The temperature is relatively nice, so we can see the people are dressed comfortably. But tempers are flaring high as the individuals are scrambling now to get to their dorms and just to learn the layout of the campus itself. And so as the camera's going up and over, it's stopping at various times, and we can overhear casual conversations like, did you see that? Did you see that tower? That bell? That's crazy, man. Yeah, because other campuses don't have bells. Shut up, stupid, and help me move this dresser inside. And as it keeps moving on, the camera pulls back and we see a raven that is moving around the ground. It turns to the camera, it opens its beak, and then a hoof comes down, stamping ever so close to the raven. The raven's feathers fly in all different directions, and it takes off into the sky. The camera goes up the hoof, the leg, and we see a goat. It turns, it looks directly at the camera. And then it turns and it looks back. We follow the gaze of the goat, goes across the parking lot, and quickly begins to move around and through the people. And we stop at a sign that simply says, The Roost. It's an indoor sports complex, one of the many crown jewels for East Texas University. It's an older building, and it looks like something that was probably constructed back in World War II. How this could be a jewel is beyond anyone's imagination. It's gray and bleak. Hardly any windows except for along the top of it. Once described as a World War II pillbox. Camera goes inside, and as we goes inside, we can see a multitude of people prepping for tonight's annual sweat lodge, taken from an old Native American custom where members of the tribe would go and gain wisdom on how to move forward. This looks like anything but wisdom, as we can hear the barking of commands. A woman with a clipboard is snapping at people to hang the balloons higher. Higher, damn it, higher! And it moves past her, goes down the stairs onto the arena floor itself, where we can see, faculty and other staff are setting up the chairs for the freshmen. There's a stage that is also being brought out and put up in quick fashion because apparently there's going to be live music. And as the camera continues to follow past this, it goes back up the stairs, past several individuals. I don't know how this is. This poster right side up? I don't know. It's got weird marks on it. Now flip it around. Yeah, okay, yeah, that looks good. It moves past these two dillweeds and it goes over to a flight of stairs, goes down the flight of stairs, and the transition is very startling. Moving from what appears to be a modern day arena down into the maintenance tunnels, essentially. The puke green paint along the walls. It looks like it hasn't been touched up in, well, maybe a decade. The pipes that shake and rattle, and every now and then there's actual pop and a hiss of steam. That can't be good. The neon lights that are contrasting in the yellow, snotty gaze over everything, just amplifying the green that's all over the walls. The camera's going down as it keeps going. We can hear several muffled sounds. People maybe trying to talk. Go through a set of double doors. As we go through the double doors, the camera quickly turns to the left and we see 4 individuals. They're gagged. Their ankles are bound. 3 of them are awake. The 4th looks to be unconscious. They're all been haphazardly just stacked together. One of them is a middle-aged woman with dirty brown hair, and she's got one eye is swollen. Looks like it'd be a fresh hit. And she's shaking and we follow her gaze. The camera quickly pans over to the right, and we see the back of the warlock. The wagon with the fire extinguishers is sitting not too far from him. He has several loose leaf papers in his hand, and he's flipping through them. As he turns the hooded head, again, the camera moves strategically, so we can't see his face. And he snaps for the lady to shut her mouth. If I didn't need you alive, I would have killed you already. Lady's eyes get big, and the warlock turns back, and he's got several pipes in front of him with various valves. And his hand goes out, and he starts moving them. He pulls a lever, and he watches as a pressure gauge drops. And then starts to come up, and he lets out a cuss. He looks back down at the papers and he nods, and he turns another valve. He pulls another lever, and he watches as another pressure gauge drops, and he nods. And the woman's managed to get the gag off of her mouth. What are you doing? Are you insane? You can't do that. That's dangerous. This whole place. And the warlock, as the camera quickly dollies up, we watch him stride across the room, and he drops a boot into her face. As her head lolls back and her eyes open up, we see his chest, and in his hand, he's holding a taser. The chest is interesting. The zip-up hoodie is open. It looks to be a uniform of some kind. And he snarls again. I told you, if I didn't need you, I'd have killed you already. And yes, I know how dangerous it is. And with that, we watch as the prongs shoot out. They hit the screen cracks. And as the glass is falling down, it leaves behind the letters ETU.
Hello, players, and welcome to Savage Sessions, a production of Radio Salad Studios. My name is E.E. Morris, and will be your host, along with Chucky T, Big Stumpy Robot, a guy called Nate, Miss Rainey, and our mascot, Totes my goat for East Texas University, powered by Savage Worlds. Visit them for all your role-playing needs. Now, as is tradition here at Savage Sessions, if there is any in-game currency, we like to start our players off with a little bit more. And for this system, that comes in the form of bennies. These are points that players can do to do cool and crazy things in the game, like not die. And so the players have their current stuffs and lucks and points and bennies and God knows what else. What do you say, Chuck? Can we get some more?
Absolutely. Well done, Mr. Morris.
Thank you, of course.
Because we are professionals.
We are professionals.
Oh my God. So yes. No, the players do have their 3 starting bennies and they have an opportunity to earn a 4th. And all I'm asking for is a who are you? A 60-second introduction of yourself, who you're playing, and give us a reminder of what your character looks like and what extracurricular, oh God, it's going to be that kind of night, activity your current student might be looking into. Who would like to go first? And everybody gets quiet.
I mean, I can go.
You're on the clock, buddy.
Yeah.
Hey guys, I guess I'm just a guy named Nate. But I'm playing Fernando. And well, I mean, I'm rich. What can I say? I'm rich. I'm really charismatic. People love me. So from entering my dorm last session, I've already changed my outfit. I'm now wearing a 3-piece black and red suit. Some nice leather loafers. I do have the like the feathered tip hat. And my cane is with me as well. So Chuck, remind me, is it just the athletic club? Is just the extracurricular I'm doing?
Yes.
Or okay,
Yes.
okay. I thought it had to be like a very specific sport.
No,
I was
the
like,
athletic club,
Chuck.
yeah, the athletics club covers the ideas athletics club covers all, as many of the sports as it can to give support and things of that nature. Awesome. Well done, Nate. Go ahead, take your 4th. Who would like to go next?
Do I also give my birthday token, Chuck?
Oh, yes. Well, I will get to that. I will get that to you very soon. Congratulations
Thank
and
you.
happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Yeah.
Another trip around the sun for me.
Well, on that laugh, Miss Randy, would you like to go next?
Of course.
Go ahead.
Yeah. No, my name's Randy Robertson. I do all kinds of stuff. But tonight and in this game, I'm going to be playing Bambi. And I very much am looking forward to being rich and mean. It's one of my favorite combos. And not as rich as Fernando, but I'm old money. I've got like tastes and stuff like that. Calvin Klein comes to our parties in the Hamptons. You know how it is. We're American royalty. I dated a Kennedy. Those guys are weird. No idea. But yeah, raccoon penis aside, I think it's a pretty normal life for me. I'm enjoying living in the dorms. I wanted to experience something different. I didn't want to live in the fancy rich guy dorms. It's not going to be as nice as my house. I mean, let's be honest, right? Like, it just isn't. So, why not just like go completely in the opposite direction? Like, life is to be lived. You guys need to like get off your stick and like see new things. Like,
nice. Okay.
More to life in East Texas. So,
while Bambi is milling around, well, whether she's looking for extracurricular activity or if she's just going to see what the peasants do, how is she looking right now?
So I'm going to put on something that I don't mind getting chili on because that's all they seem to eat here. Got like a little black little hoodie that I can zip up, and my Lululemons because it's
Yeah.
college. The little those little Adidas sneakers that look like little ballet slippers at the same time. So I basically look like a white girl on my way to get some kind of snack foods. That's what I'm selling. That's what
Pumpkin spice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
could be. It's September, so
There we go. There we go. I love
I'll
it.
throw myself in some leaves on the way. You never know.
Is there an extracurricular? I'm not going to get that tonight.
Extracurricular activity.
Clavicular, yes, extracurricular activity. My God, I'm never going to get that tonight. It's going to be bad. Is there one that she's looking at that you could think of, or is it right now? Is it just her milling around?
I think like she's new here. She doesn't know where anything is, so she's hungry and would kind of like to eat. But yeah, I would say definitely she's looking around. I mean, like there's a level of being rich where you're not like in anxious mode anymore, where you're not like constantly scoping out for danger and all that stuff. You can just sort of like relax and enjoy it. So I think she's just having a nice walk. It's a nice day. It's warm out. Sun's not down all the way yet. She's just having a stroll through the quad, checking it out. This is college, eh? So what's that all about?
Because I know last time we talked, you had mentioned for the activity was a party animal.
Mm-hmm.
Was one of them. Is that still something you think that?
Well, that's my my edge audience is I have superpowers when I'm drunk. So yeah, I was going to basically teach myself how to make booze. That was kind of my plan. Like I was going to either join some sort of wine tasting society or beer making society. Kind of like on MASH, remember how like Hawkeye and BJ had the still in the tent?
Okay, yep. Okay, so you look at Party Hardy.
Mm-hmm.
So that's great. That's the extracurricular activity. Yep. Yes. Okay, good. No, good. So when we come back to Bambi, she's looking for the people that like to have fun.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fun,
nice.
Great.
Go ahead.
More of it. Yeah.
Right. Go ahead. Take your fourth. Well, gentlemen, which one would you like to go next?
Oh, well.
You got it. You're up.
All right. Big Stompy Robot, and I am playing Victoria Sterling.
Yeah.
She came here from Michigan to get away from things. She liked the ROTC program, which pretty much is her extracurricular activity, so to speak.
Okay. Yep.
She is usually always in some kind of a workout outfit, hat with her hair pulled through, dark hair.
Okay.
And loves her Jeep.
Oh, yes. The Jeep. Yes. Nice. Okay. All right. So for Victoria is like I said, she's here for the ROTC. And so after dropping her stuff off in the room, you met your neighbor Rowan. And so it's literally just walk out the door, hook a right, and you're going to be at the building and by the training grounds for the ROTC. So when we come back to Victoria, that's where we will find them. Congratulations. Well done. Go ahead, take your fourth. Well, sir, last but certainly not least.
Yes, absolutely. Hi there. I'm P.E. Morrison. I will be playing the role of Marigold. It shows up as two names, but I'm just like, you know what? Marigold. Because it's cool. Anywho's, so long story short, we got relocated here because my dad I don't know what had happened. All I know is he ended up leaving his really good college spot, and here we are in East Texas, and he's teaching here. Mom's staying at home, and not that there's anything wrong with that. It's just, I guess it is what it is.
So as I come from the West Coast, I'm a real big fan of buffalo plaid. And so I I wear a lot of, different colored plaid shirts because it's, you know, just cool. And I've got really big red hair. It's wonderful. You should run your
Yeah.
creeps. And then
Oh,
yeah, and then it's just just me and doing stuff, man.
okay. What extracurricular activity was do you think Marigold would be into?
So I do like the idea of working in the library because
Okay.
then I can, if I get bored, I can just sit down and read stuff.
That is true. Nice. Nice. Well, okay. Go ahead, take your fourth. And yeah, we're gonna go ahead and we'll start. Oh, ladies first. So, Bambi. Now, Bambi, you said that you wanted to roam the quad and just start to get the feel because the sweat lodge from what you understand, it's tradition here at ETU that the freshmen are highly encouraged like to go to this, final, official welcoming to the campus. It's where the staff, give food. They're going to have live music. And from the cryptic things it said, get wisdom from alumni. Yay, how quaint. So here you are. You're walking around. Yeah, Rainy, do me a favor though, because as you're going around, because you said you're looking for some food, preferably something that isn't a chili dog.
Yeah, it's
And
dinner
and,
time.
and surprisingly, there's a lot. There's a lot. There's actually a very wide cuisine here. They have hot dogs, they have burgers, they have pizza. Yeah, and there's actually someone that has elephant ears. Look at that. What a smorgasbord right there for you. And we go to Hernando. Where the hell is 17 at? Why am I not
Isn't
seeing it?
17
17, way up at the top there. Way up at the top.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Okay.
it's the baseball fields, right?
Essentially, yes.
Oh man, I'm so far from my dorm. That's so far for me to walk.
You don't walk. You still have your car. Your driver's still there.
Oh wait, Chuck, what are gas prices right now?
Very reasonable compared to what they are right now. Yes.
Okay, well then, yeah, I'm
And then
putting
again, you
pedal
don't
to
have
the
to worry
metal.
about that. You don't have to worry about that. Your driver has an allowance. It's his job.
Oh, I don't even get to drive my own car.
Well, I mean, if you want to, I guess. I mean, do you want to drive the Audi or do you want him to drive you there?
Yeah, I want to drive the Audi. I need to give Benny a break.
Benny, I love it. You have little Benny.
It's short for
Okay.
Fernando.
Yeah. Nate, do me a favor.
Yeah.
Flip over the top card and then move it on the table, please.
The
action deck,
first one.
please. All right. Not a problem. So 4. Oh wow. Okay. So yeah. Okay. So the athletics complex. This isn't new to you. Again, the Delaware been doing business on campus for quite some time. So when you
We have
show
a plaque.
you have a couple plaques. Let's be realistic here. You have a couple plaques. So yeah, as you show up, they have a lot of people, that because people on the quad are instructed, if you're really interested, head up here and you can really see what we have to offer. And so as you head up there, there, a lot of the staff and that they already know who you are. They may not know you personally, but
Oh,
they know
they
who
know my
you
name.
are. They know who
my
you
name.
are, right?
Oh,
And so yeah, so they're outside. They got the baseball, football, track, swimming. I mean, there is actually like ETU offers quite a wide array of activities, sport activities that the students can indulge in. And so as you're showing up, for the fencers and things like that, yeah, your mom and dad are there. But they're being cool. They're being cool. They're like, the dad
Ooh, I don't
winks
like
at you,
that.
and
Oh
yeah, the
no,
dad winks
I
at
don't make
you.
eye contact.
Right.
I
You know,
follow ahead.
mom,
I just
she goes to run up to you, and your dad kind of holds her back, like, no, 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 this is time. It is his
I
time.
stand up even straighter, puff my chest out. I do like a little tap of my cane.
Yes.
And then probably die of embarrassment. That was a really loud tap.
Well, it catches people's attention, and so now they look at you and they're like,
Oh,
well,
fuck.
okay, right. So it's like, okay, what are you gonna do to save yourself from this embarrassment? Because it's like a pin drop when you did that clang, and it caught people's attention. Like you're supposed to do something now.
I'm gonna just yell out, who is the mightiest of the jocks here, to tell me where I go.
Oh, that gets a couple people looking around. There's a tall black guy comes walking up, and he shakes his head and he says, "Oh, you must be Hernando. Hey, hi. Name's Fred.
You can call me Herney. Well,
Bernie.
Yeah, you're my friend. You're my friend now.
Thank you." He
Here,
smiles.
take $1,000.
Wait, what? He's glancing around, and it's like, oh my God. Well, you get called over because, again, they right. His house, they just walk off. Because the fencing, they have some students there.
Yeah.
And, then that's where your father's like, you, he points at you like acting like he doesn't know who you are. And again, he gives you this real big, like,
I hate when he does this. I hate when he does this.
You look like you're someone who can learn to use a sword. Would you like to learn how to use a sword?
Dad, talk normal. Dad, please, for the love of God.
Pulls up, he puts his arm around you, pulls you in, is like, who knows who this is? A lot of the younger kids, they're like, hey, it's Hernando, they're all cheering and stuff. And so the camera's moving on as we see your character, milling around with from the fencing and the baseball and stuff like that. Again, just making some FaceTime, and they're going through like what the group actually does and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
And it's the lady turns, she's nice lady, Oh, she looks to be in her 50s. You vaguely remember your mother calling her a two-faced bitch, but my
mom always calls everyone a two-faced bitch, so it's like a normal.
Yeah, but she does it in Spanish because she sincerely believes that not everyone can actually understand Spanish, and that no one has ever heard anyone being called bitch in Spanish before. Like that's completely a new thing for her, even though she's been told repeatedly, like, you can't talk like that. And your mother's like, I'm rich, I can do what I want. So as this little lady is walking off, she's so happy you're here. She's been looking forward, for to have another De La Vega. Your presence, your family's presence here is always remarkable. And we look from a bird smashes into her fucking head.
Oh my God, are you okay?
She hits she's like, and she drops. And
here, take $1,000 for your medical bills.
So as you start to pull out the money, someone next to you gets hit by a bird. Another, like, all these birds they're not even circling. They're just coming out of the wood lines and out of the forest, and they're just dive bombing people. Like children are screaming. Baseball.
Take out my sword.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Sweet. The blade comes flying out. You're not alone.
I run towards the children.
Yeah, protect the children. There you go. And bam, bam. Okay, so as you're getting the blade out, though, I need to know if you would actually think of that, or if you would just dive for cover or run away. So give me that fear check, because it's an unnatural bam, 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 bam,
roll spirit for
yes,
that?
please. Yes. You got a 3. You need a 4.
I'm gonna Benny that.
You're gonna Benny that. Toss that Benny. There you go. You got your 5. Okay, so yes, the cane sword snaps open. The blade comes out. You go back to back with your father. Your mother is hunkered down and she's trying to cover the children with blankets and things like that. The baseball team, there's some old dude that looks like, you know what? He looks like Tom Hanks. He looks like Tom Hanks. And he's like, birds? There's no birds in baseball. Get them, boys and girls. And with that, the team starts picking up baseball bats, and that's all you hear is the rhythmic ping, 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 pop. Oh, shit. And yeah, so it's a completely horrific sight. And as the camera moves up and away from Hernando, it goes over. Oh, my gosh. Everett. Marigold. What was the activity that you think Marigold would be looking into?
Oh, she was going to be stuck in the library.
The library, yes. Okay, so that would be number 23, the Sam Rayburn Library. Oh, hey, nice. Okay. You've been in better, but it's a short list. And this one's not bad. Not bad. Okay, you'll give us some points. It could use some upgrading, but that's okay, right? Because it's Texas. And, you know, Texas isn't like modern. What's that? What's that? Whatever. No audience. I know Texas is modern. I do know that. So yeah. And Everett, as you are coming in, again, the library at this point, there's students milling around because a lot of the orientation parts of it, it does happen here in the library. As you know, it has a lot of the modern comforts, computers. There's a second floor, and lining a lot of the second floor, there look like conference rooms, study rooms, things like that. Well, there's a lady that moves up, and she looks to be in her early, maybe 30s. She has long, platinum blonde hair. She introduces herself as Sonia Alvarez. Beautiful lady. The hair, though, yeah, like it's not platinum blonde. It's as she's getting closer, you realize it's stone cold white. She's coming up, but surprisingly enough, she has it styled in a way that it accents her Hispanic features. Beautiful lady. She looks over at you and she gives you a quizzical look, and I think I saw you here earlier for orientation. Hi, Sonia Alvarez. I'm the head librarian here. She stops. She sees the paper you're holding. Oh, you're looking to be one of the techs.
I will be the only tech.
She nods. Oh, and she smiles because clearly she's heard this before. She nods and she's like, "Okay, really, my only tech. Are you now?" And she smiles. She's like, "All right," and she starts to rattle off things of the Dewey Decimal System, a system that hasn't been used for an incredibly long time.
Well, I'm 55 and probably, I mean, our library uses it here where I'm at, but it's not really, is it really taught in school anymore? I don't even know.
No, it's not. But yeah, Everett, why don't you do me a favor? Give me a smarts roll.
Oh, I will. Watch this. Uh-huh. What did that do? And
click on that. You got a 1 or 4. You got a 4. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, as she's rattling it off, and she says, "Oh, but it's a shame." And she rattles off a book, and she rattles off the number And we watch as Marigold's eyes, she leans forward a little bit and her eyes roll up into her head and they flutter a little bit. And when she opens her eyes back up again, you correct her and tell her, no, that book is actually found under blah, 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 blah number. And Sonia stops dead in her tracks. She turns and she looks at Marigold and she cracks a smile, walks forward, and she starts rattling off other books. Not rapid fire, just like slowly, one after another. And Marigold does the same thing. And Sonia nods and I need you to go over to the front desk. There's an application. Well, I would be more than happy to have you here, Miss Gold, as a tech. I think you could do better as. Have you thought about being a librarian?
Oh, I've considered it a lot. I mean, it's not only do you continue to learn, but it's just so quiet and peaceful.
Right. Oh my God. And she puts her hand and she touches your shoulder. I think we're going to get along famously. The camera slowly starts to move out and away from the library, and it starts to settle on, oh, Miss Victoria Sterling. All right, you said you were going to the ROTC.
Yep, I thought I was already there because I remember
Right.
someone was
Yeah.
already yelling at me to go run or get in the action.
Oh, that's right. Yes. Get on the track and run. And she
Yep.
was. And she was. But hey, Greg. So as you're hoofing it, Greg, I need you to flip over the top card of the action deck. Nope, just tap it and flip it over. There you go. Okay, you got a 4 of hearts. All right. 4 of hearts. Nice. I don't think we get hearts very often. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. So we watch as Victoria's just hoofing it. And there's a couple other cadets that have jumped in and they wait and, and they're running with Victoria. Now it's a little bit of a race. The jog has turned into an all-out foot race. And we see Victoria slowly outpacing a couple of them. But, it's still, now people are cheering and they're chanting. And then someone says, the fuck is that? And we watch as Victoria's running and the camera's focused on her feet. And we can see it's like from her point of view as she's looking to the right and looking to the left. And when she sees that she's ahead, and we see her feet just rhythmically, bom, 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 bom. And as it's going, all of a sudden we see on her lane that she's on, you see red foot tracks. And you watch as she keeps going and there's more of the red and it's not paint, but it is bright red and it looks like bloody footprints. They're not shoe prints, they're footprints and they're bloody. And as we watch as Victoria's slowing down, the camera's pulling back and we see Victoria looking down at the track. And Victoria, as you're glancing around, yeah, there is bloody footprints on the track.
Just looking at her foot and comparing it to the size.
Right.
Wow.
First, I need that fear check to see if you can function normal. Let's see how that works. Now, Victoria has a couple of edges. What's one of these edges that she has?
She has quick, which means her action cards can't be lower than a 5.
Right. But what's the other ones that she has?
Is this thing gonna click or what?
I don't know.
I clicked it. There it is.
Oh, right. Does she have Brave by any chance?
Yeah, she's got brave, brawny,
Yeah.
quick, and language.
Yeah. Well, she doesn't need Brave. She got an 11, so that's a success. That's a raise. So
Yeah,
yes,
plus
you may.
2. So it's plus 2 to fear checks and
Mhm.
minus 2 on the fear table.
Yes, if you fail a terror check, yeah, you actually get to possibly alleviate any negative impacts if there are any. No, well done. So you got 11. So yeah, success in a race. So you said yeah. So Victoria, you're looking at your feet, and you're wearing your shoes. Thank God. Hepatitis is a real thing. And as you are watching this, some of the other guys are, they're like, what the hell? And some of the ROTC staff are coming onto the field and they're checking everybody's feet. They check Victoria's, and and the commander is issuing orders for people to check feet. What's going on? How many people were out here? There's only a couple of them out there. And Victoria, we watch as you're following the tracks, and it looks like they just start on the track, but they do go off the track. And the camera's following the tracks, and it pulls back. We see Victoria standing. Her eyes are wide, and she's staring forward. The camera goes around her, and they stop at the wall to the training yard. Again, it's a good 10-foot tall metal wall. Yeah, it's going through Victoria's head.
You said the tracks go into a wall?
Into the wall. That whole fenced-in yard that is the training yard for the ROTC. And they're like solid metal planks, essentially.
Yeah, I mean, she walks towards it. She's following the footprints.
And they go literally into the wall. Like
When she gets near the wall, she's just kind of push on it to make sure.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I mean, she's already seeing footprints all over the place.
Oh, God,
she's not the only one seeing them, right?
No, there's a lot of people that are like, what the hell, man? And so, yeah, so the scene ends with Victoria pushing on the wall and glancing around. She's not the only shocked look of the other students. And
is it too tall to climb the wall?
Oh, God, yeah. Oh, God, okay. Yeah. And so the camera begins
to ask for a push.
And so the camera begins to dolly up, and it begins to slowly move around the campus. And we're hearing other conversations, other shock as it's moving around. People are saying things like, do you hear that? Where's that voice coming from? And other ones are like, dude, were you by the buses earlier today? You think that's weird? There was a cat. What about the cat? It looked like it chewed its own heart out. I swear to God, there was a dude that got off a bus. He had blood all over his legs, and there was a cat with a heart missing. I swear to God, it was his own heart. Shut up, asshole. And so, yeah. And so the camera's moving off and over, and we're seeing time lapse of the university and the students milling around. And we're going to go back, and we're going to cut to the characters in their dorms, and you guys are going to get the opportunity to meet your roommates. So before we get into the roommate thing, what I had you pull on is referred to as high strangeness. It has nothing to do really with the story, but it's just an example of the bizarre things that can happen in Pine Box. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna start with Bambi. Oh, Bambi. Whitehall dormitory. And all the other dorms is pretty much each floor has an RA. Okay. But for the Whitehall dormitory, there's one RA, and that's Shaggy and his dog Scoob. And he is super excited. And he is, because he does like a little dime tour, and all, just to show you the amenities, which are virtually none.
I bet he brings a dime on that tour.
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
What?
Man, we don't do that. Man, we don't do that here. Isn't that right, Scoob? And the dog, swear to God, the dog looks at you and winks. Yeah, hell yeah. So, Bambi, the roommate, because that's part of the college experience, is the roommate. Now, the one thing that the White Hall has that's a bonus compared to a lot of the other dorms is they have spacious living quarters. Like your dorm actually has 2 bedrooms. They're not big. I mean, it's big enough for like a desk, a dresser, and a writing desk. That's about it. And a dresser, yeah. And there's a small shower, and there's a small kitchenette and a small living area. You know, and that's one of the things that you had gleaned on, after the hiccuping fiasco, was that a lot of people were bitching about the size of the rooms. And, for the White Hall, it was like, oh, well, I got this, and that. Yeah, but people are like, yeah, but the place is a goddamn dump. Oh, dump, character, pick your poison. So, gentlemen, this is where we get to have some fun. Miss Rainey's Bambi has a roommate. So, gentlemen, here's what I have. Nate.
Yes.
What is the first name of Bambi's roommate?
What's the gender?
Oh, it's female. It's female.
Heather.
Heather. Okay. All right. Greg, give me the last name of Bambi's roommate, Heather.
Last name of Heather.
Yeah.
That feels like she a cheerleader.
Sure. Cheerleader. Yeah. Unfortunate. She couldn't get in the other dorm, but hey, that's how the cookie crumbles. Okay. Heather, cheerleader. All right. Yeah.
I feel like it's going to be something like Heather Nelson or Heather
Nelson.
Williams.
Okay. Well, real white bread. Got it. Okay.
Right.
Everett.
That just sounds like a cheerleader name.
Give me the dominating personality trait of Heather Nelson. Maybe she doesn't talk like that. I don't know yet. Give me what's the most dominant personality trait?
She's a clean freak.
Fuck yeah, that is amazing. That is amazing. Now, Rainey, you tell us, what does Heather Nelson, the clean freak, what does she look like?
She looks like did you guys ever watch Monk?
Yeah.
She looks like Sharona from Monk. She looks like, does that make sense? Like she's like a regular blue collar type white lady. She looks like Jackie from Roseanne, but like more fun outfits.
Okay.
Like she likes accessories. She does nails. Like yeah, she's fancy. She's girly. But yeah, she's like Sharona from Monk. She says like quirky kind of a look, but very wholesome, very American.
Oh, okay.
She's probably Christian. I get the feeling she was homeschooled.
This is her first time away. Okay, so she's a little, maybe a year or two older than you. Maybe you go to your dorm.
Yep.
And when you open up the door, the first thing that you get is the smell of bleach. That smell was not there when you left. Oh shit! Damn it! As you walk in, you can hear gospel music playing.
Yes.
Yep. Gospel music playing. And the young lady pops out. She's got her blonde hair pulled back, and she's got the handkerchief over it. And she's just grooving to the country music, with the Christian rock.
That was Amy Grant. She's Amy Grant. Yeah.
Oh, big time. Big time. There it is. If you know, you know. Look it up. And with that, she turns, she looks at you, and she's like, oh, land sakes. Hi there. Name's Heather Nelson. How you doing?
And I'm like, of course it is. And I reached over to shake her hand. Bambi Fanshaw. You can call me Bambi, or you can call me Miss Fanshaw, but don't ever call me, too early in the morning, because I go to bed late. And then I give a little winning smile.
And she looks at you completely dumbfounded. And she Oh, you funny. I like you. We're gonna get along so well. That is good. I like you have a fancy last name. I like your
Mhm.
last name. I'm gonna be a
Thanks.
cheerleader, and I was homeschooled. Come on, let me show you what you're never gonna touch in your life if you want to wake up with non-broken legs. Ha! Come over here.
I enjoy that. I begin to wonder to myself how you could possibly be a cheerleader if your school was your home, and excited to hear the chants and cheers that I'm sure she's going to have for all of us as this chapter plays out. So looking forward to that.
So the camera moves through, and as it goes pretty much across the hall, and it's gonna be out into the hall and down the hall. Uh, and we go into with Victoria Sterling because she is also staying at the Whitehall dormitory. Oh, Victoria. Yeah, this is gonna be fun because when you walk in, the first thing that you smell is the overwhelming wall of perfume. Greg, you awake? I love doing that to him.
Hi.
Hi. So you're in your dorm.
Oh boy.
Massive wall of perfume.
Oh boy.
Because if we all remember, Victoria's not into that shit.
No.
And as you walk in, the other thing that catches you is there's a shit ton of luggage taking up a large portion of the room. And the almost emaciated, skinny blonde chick that walks out in designer jeans and a cute little sweater top. Her hair is pulled back, is pristine. She is pristine all the way down to those cute name brand sneakers. She looks at you and she smiles.
Do you actually have like a picture?
I do have a little picture of there. That is Missy the mean girl. Yeah, as he's looking at you, she smiles and she walks forward. Hi, I'm Missy. I'm your roommate. Are you? And she looks down at her phone and she smiles back at you. Victoria,
Yes.
you are absolutely not what I expected. I was told that I was going to be rooming with a girl.
I am a girl.
And she eyes you up and down. Oh,
I'm part of the
fabulous.
ROTC.
She looks at you and you realize she has no clue what that is.
Military.
Oh, wonderful. Oh, she rolls her eyes. Look, I'm going to make this really simple for you. She walks over, she leans against the island. I took the biggest room, and your eyes immediately dart over because you realize that you didn't realize there was a bigger room, but the where she's pointing at is the room where you put your stuff when you first got here. Yeah, I moved your stuff to the other side. It's okay. It's not going to matter. I'm not going to be here long anyway. Look, I couldn't get into the bed and breakfast place over there, which was clearly a mistake because I'm a legacy, so I should have been there anyway. But anyway, whatever. Some bitch from San Francisco beat me out. Whatever. Fuck her. So I've already got applications at all of the sorority houses over there. It's only a matter of time. So don't get your, I don't know, do you even wear panties? But whatever. Don't get them in a bunch. I'm not gonna be here that long. And then c'est la vie. Look, just stay out of my way. And if I bring guys over, just I don't know, go. You said you were in the military. I don't know, like polish a gun or something. Oh,
Well, just stay in your room. When you bring them home, we won't have any problems.
and the two young ladies are just smiling at each other, but the daggers are already flying. Oh, and the camera goes up and over, and we head out into the street. And it goes up, and we go to the swanky, dorm for Fernando. Goes up to the top, camera flies up to the top floor, and you walk in, and immediately, Hernando, you stop and you glance around because you hear music playing.
Hello?
It's not your kind of music by any of the stretch of the imagination. What kind of music is playing? That is
It's
immediately,
music I don't like.
yeah.
Shock, why can't I have a good time with my roommate? God, it's like techno music.
Fabulous. Rainy. What characteristic do you want? First name, last name, or do you want a personality? Which one do you want? Personality. All right. So, gentlemen, pay attention.
Oh no.
Everett, you're going to have first name. Greg, you're going to have last name. Rainy, give us the dominant personality of Hernando's roommate.
Completely obsessed with Grey's Anatomy.
No, I actually despise Grey's Anatomy, Rainy. Why?
I remember you telling us that last year.
This is
She
amazing.
knows that she's the mod of our Grey's. She is she used to post on forums, but she corrects Wikipedia articles about Grey's Anatomy. This is how she got into university. This was like her big thing.
Has to be a guy.
Sorry. Yeah. Even
No problem. That's okay. He's coming here. He's coming here as a med student. That's what he's coming here for. Fantastic. So he is obsessed. So he listens to techno music.
Why is
Loves
this
techno
actually
music.
the worst person imaginable?
He is a med student who is obsessed with medical dramas. Everett, what is his first name?
Jan.
Jan! Yes! He's a foreign exchange student, yeah!
Oh, yay.
You're welcome.
Everyone gets
That's
Come on, stay the landing, Greg.
He's
Stick
got
the landing, buddy.
techno rave Grey's Anatomy med student.
Yeah, the minute you said he liked techno music, I'm like, he's got to be German.
Take us to Eurovision, buddy.
Take me away from Eurovision. Ban me from Eurovision, please.
Greg, what is Jan, the techno-loving medical student who is obsessed with medical dramas? What's his last name?
Halowitz.
Jan Halowitz. He comes out, and Jan Halowitz comes out, and he is wearing these very neon bright boxers, and that is it. Oh, excuse me. Except for on his head, he has the medical cap on, and he comes out, and it's just
What
the
is
techno
this
music.
freak?
Boom, 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 boom. Have you ever watched oh my god. Oh, I'm blanking on the name. Oh no. Broken Lizards. They did the drinking movie.
Super Troopers.
Nope, not that one.
No.
The drinking,
Club
when they do
Dread?
the drinking.
Beer league. Or
Beer Fest.
Beer Fest.
Beer Fest? Beer
Beer
Fest.
Fest.
Yes. Okay. The announcer, because they hat trick him. He is in Super Troopers. The German guy in Super Troopers.
Yeah.
That guy. Think of a 19-year-old version of him. That's who this is. The 19-year-old version of that guy. And I will give a Benny next week to whoever can put in the Discord that actor's name, because that's who it is. And everyone's already looking right now. So he goes out.
Because I just don't know who you're talking about.
Oh, I swear to God, he's one of the most amazing actors ever put on the planet. He's phenomenal. And he comes out, and he's got the boxers, the medical cap, and he's just boom, boom, right with the techno music. So he comes out, he's like, boom, boom, yeah, this is great. And he turns, he starts, holy, and it just German. He just starts cussing in German. I can't do it. So he starts cussing in German. He backs up and glances around, looks at you, and what is this? You don't know how to shut doors?
I'm sorry, I'm not the one in just neon yellow boxers you need.
Yeah, they're fantastic. You like? You want a pair? Hi, I'm Jan. Who are you?
I just go in my room, shut the fucking door.
What are you? And again, he hasn't turned the music down, so he's yelling.
I go to my I'm going to out music him. I play the loudest, most obnoxious rap music known to man.
There is no way this guy has a louder stereo system. You don't use stereo. All you have is your Bluetooth speaker. Oh no.
What?
Oh no.
What? My surround sound system did not get here yet, Chuck?
It's still packed. You haven't unpacked it. Are you unpacking it now?
I'm unpacking it. It should have been unpacked. What are these workers even bought for? I have to unpack my own things. I'm calling my dad and firing
Oh no,
him.
it's worse. It's so much worse. You were told that you were going to have like almost this entire floor to yourself. There wasn't supposed to be a roommate.
I'm cutting funding from the ROTC.
Oh my god.
Giving it all to the theater department.
So the scene shifts with Jan knocking out the door and Hernando setting his stuff up and trying to get the music cranked up, and Jan being like, hey, I'm cooking some good stuff out here, man. You want to come out? We can jam together. It's gonna be a great year, man.
Are you clothed?
Yeah, of course I am.
Boxers.
Oh no, but I like to be free. Come on out, bro. This is good stuff, huh?
Put on a shirt at least.
Okay, I'll go find a shirt. It's gonna be a good time. We have good stuff. Oh, hold on a second.
Shoulder length shirt.
Oh, hold on a second. Oh, I like what you're playing. Yeah. Hold on, I have something for that. And you can hear him cycling through his music to try and find something that matches the beat of what you're playing. And that's exactly what Hernando was doing. He's on his bed and he's just, no. And the scene is now shifted. Marigold, coming back from that, got a little bit more orientation. Library is deceptively awesome. Like that's going to become your new favorite place. And so going back again, the Holloway Suites are it looks like a renovated, vintage B&B. And a lot of the girls that are coming through, they're a mix of social class. So that's good. That's nice to see, because you've seen some of the other dorms, and it's like each dorm has like a bizarre clique of some kind. And so as you're on the first floor, you're going to room 13. And as you come in, the first thing that you get right off the bat is the smell of pot. Right off the bat. Yep. As you open the door, it's the smell of pot and the sound of a chainsaw and a woman screaming.
Outstanding.
Right. And in the living area, sitting on the very nice designer couch, feet up on the like little table, coffee table out front, and looking at the there was a nice flat screen TV that was sitting on a entertainment stand not far from you, and apparently as you glance around, there it is, it's over by your room. And your roommate has successfully installed a wall mount and has put up a 75-inch TV.
That was quick.
Yeah, and has installed it. And there's a bunch of DVDs all over, Blu-rays, and DVDs, probably mix, all over the coffee table, the floor, and underneath the TV itself. And she turns and she looks over at Marigold, and we see Marigold's eyes get big. As, no, this chick
Nice.
with her
Yes.
violet hair,
Yeah.
black lipstick, black eyeliner, crucifixes for earrings. She's wearing the dark, goth, high-end goth outfit. Big old pump shoes, fishnet, the ridiculously short skirt, the crop top, and she smiles at you. And as she's puffing down on the joint, and she extends her hand. Hi, I'm Lana Fowler. How are you? Welcome to the room, roomie.
I extend my hand.
Do you like Texas Chainsaw Massacre? I usually find it's an awesome housewarming thing.
Actually, I wanted to tell you, I absolutely love the idea of horror movies, and what you've done with your appearance is absolutely amazing. But one thing I cannot do with is the marijuana. Is there any way you can maybe take that outside?
Oh, yeah. Hold on a second. And she hands you the joint and tells you to hold on to this.
Nice.
And she walks over and she opens up the window and she proceeds to drag the couch to the window. And then she saunters back.
Nice.
And she's leveled eye contact in a very threatening way to Marigold. And she snatches the joint back. You want to sit down and watch a show with me?
I would love to.
Fantastic. And she takes another deep drag on the joint and she makes some smoke rings. As she walks back, she flops down on the couch. Oh, joy. Oh, joy.
So
Now, yes, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, well, I guess 2 out of 3 ain't bad. You know.
Perfect. Oh, no. We transition, and the scene for this session comes to an end with our title characters in the roost. So as the scene comes in, we see the large amount of freshmen arriving to the roost. There's excitement. People are talking, going over just some of the bizarre things that have happened so far. People bitching about their roommates. And we see our title characters on the courtroom floor, or on the court floor. Whether they're with their roommates or not, we'll find out next time here on Savage Sessions. And the screen goes black and the credits start to roll. That's a wrap for this week. Join us again here at Radio Salad Studios, home for Savage Sessions.
Make sure you follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, and hit that bell icon to be notified when new episodes are released.
Until we see each other again,
Go out there,
be safe,
have fun,
and may the dice be with you.
always.
This game references the Savage Worlds game system, available from Pinnacle Entertainment Group at www.peginc.com. It is unofficial media content permitted under the Media Network Content Agreement. This content is not managed, approved, or endorsed by Pinnacle Entertainment Group. Certain portions of the materials used are the intellectual property of Pinnacle and all rights reserved. Savage Worlds, all related settings, and unique characters, locations, and characters, logos, and trademarks are copyrights of Pinnacle Entertainment Group.